What is secular humanism?
Critical thinking.
Knowledge is freedom. Freedom from ignorance and its offspring, fear.
Humanist lore.
Welcome to Humanist Lore, the podcast which explores reason and ethics. I'm your host, C-Dax.
And I'm your co-host, Drake. Welcome to the show, everyone. This is episode 1 of Humanist Lore, and we hope you enjoy the show.
So what's the purpose of this podcast? For those of you who are new to humanism, we hope to illustrate how reason and compassion can improve your life and make the world a better place. For those of you already involved in humanism, we want to talk about what's happening in the movement.
Today our topic is, what is humanism? Now, many of you may be very familiar with this topic, but some of you may be asking, what the heck is humanism? So today we hope to answer that question. Let's start with the basics. In general, humanism is defined as a worldview that is informed by science, inspired by art, and motivated by compassion.
So what is humanism? There are many who mistakenly think that humanism is a religion. Well, let me clear that up. Humanism is not a religion. In fact, it's the exact opposite in that it does not rely on faith in the supernatural. Humanism follows evidence and the scientific method to explain how the world works.
Humanism is about thinking critically and rationally, and not simply following tradition and dogma. Humanists like to think, and they love to ask questions. We fully encourage free inquiry and open debate. And although all humanists are individuals who frequently hold differing opinions, there are a number of humanist principles which seem to be commonly held. In general, humanists value skepticism. We ask lots of questions, and we don't accept any extraordinary claims at face value, or simply based on authority. Humanists seek to understand the world via free inquiry and the scientific method of investigation.
So, if you really value truth, test your beliefs. Research claims with a critical and skeptical eye. And remember, there is no shame in rethinking your position to account for new evidence. It's what all scientists and skeptical thinkers do. However, if you are a believer, please be kind to non-believers. They are good people. They just want freedom.
Often people ask, are non-believers good? I mean, if you don't believe in God, why wouldn't you rape, rob, and murder?
I would argue that people do not get their morality from an unseen master. They get it from their parents, their community, from laws that prohibit wrongdoing. A just society can create a sense of justice in individuals and integrity in their actions. You don't need a God to be good. In fact, if the history of religious wars teaches us anything, it is that religion allows good people to do very bad things. When we consider the enormous scale of religion-based barbarism and genocide, we should deeply question the moral high ground which is so often claimed by world religions.
So, do humanists claim to have all the answers, or a recipe for ethical perfection?
No, of course not. Humanists are just people. We don't claim to be perfect, but we do seek to be highly ethical and to accept responsibility for our actions.
So, what do humanists value?
Humanists value equality and diversity, and we embrace people of all backgrounds. We support environmental sustainability and personal fulfillment via creativity and people achieving their full potential. Humanist ethics seek to uphold human dignity and reduce suffering throughout the world. Therefore, we stand against cruelty, violence, bigotry, and oppression. We believe that ethical matters should be intelligently resolved with rational discussion in which all relevant facts are considered. We care for people via friendship, activism, and charity work.
Some people say that people who don't believe in God must go around moping and sad. What do you think of that?
I say, no way, Jose. I find lots of beauty and meaning in life. First, I find a sense of connectedness in simply being a part of nature and the cosmos. Nature has many inspiring treasures. Knowing that I share a common ancestry and DNA with all living things gives me a sense of awe and wonder. Would you give us a quick summary of the history of humanism?
Certainly. Humanism basically started as a backlash against the cruel abuses and authoritarianism of the Catholic Church. In the Renaissance period, from the 14th to 16th centuries, humanism emphasized human dignity, beauty, and potential, while celebrating philosophy, music, and the arts. There was another revival of humanism in the Age of Enlightenment, between the 17th and 18th centuries. The key difference between the Renaissance humanism and an Enlightenment humanism was that the latter was more secular in its orientation and produced atheism. Secular humanism does not accept the existence of supernatural forces, as it attributes the creation of the universe entirely to natural forces. The modern secular humanist movement has been growing in the last century, due to the diligent efforts of many who are deeply committed to its principles. Secular humanism is a quest for intellectual honesty and is a reaction against theism, whose dogmatic control has caused great fear and suffering throughout the history of humanity.
Thanks for that historical look at humanism. Since we only have one life to live, we better make it a good one.
But humanism is not only a philosophy, it is also an active community. The BC Humanist Association has been active in the Vancouver area for over 25 years. We offer a friendly and welcoming place to make new friends, as well as free educational lectures. Our meetings provide a safe and welcoming place for freethinkers to engage in open-minded, intelligent discourse. We invite you to join us any Sunday at 10 a.m. in the Oak Ridge Senior Center here in Vancouver, BC. We hope to see you soon. Please visit our website for more details, www.bchumanist.ca.
Thank you for listening to Humanist Lore. Humanism is a hope for a future where humanity will transcend the irrational mindsets of the past and enter a lasting age of enlightenment. So while the darkness of ignorance and inhumanity looms large, may the light of reason and ethics grow ever brighter.
Thank you for listening to Humanist Lore.
I am no Christian, Muslim or Jew. I am no Buddhist and no Hindu. I am a humanist through and through. That means that I believe in me and in you. There's no Valhalla that we can tell. There's no Nirvana, and that's just swell. There is no heaven in which to dwell. But the good news is that means that there's no hell. I am no Christian, Muslim or Jew. I am no Buddhist and no Hindu. I am a humanist through and through. That means that I believe in me and in you. Superstition, it's a human curse. It's in every holy book, chapter and verse. It's a system that they use to coerce all their followers into opening up their purse. I am no Christian, Muslim or Jew. I am no Buddhist, no Hindu. I am a humanist through and through. That means that I believe in me and in you. Imagine all humanity of one mind, sharing love of the brotherly, sisterly kind. If we leave all of our gods behind, it's amazing the peace the world could find. I am no Christian, Muslim or Jew. I am no Buddhist, no Hindu. I am a humanist through and through. That means that I believe in me and in you. Celebrate life, it's the humanist way. Our time on earth here is sweet but short to stay. If we try to make it better every day, then the folks who come behind will know the way. I am no Christian, Muslim or Jew. I am no Buddhist, no Hindu. I am a humanist through and through. That means that I believe